Hi, everybody. My name is Star Lutzis. I am here with Aligning Purpose Publishing, and we are interviewing Pam Button today, who is just released her first book, Resilience, Three Keys to Turn Setbacks into Comebacks. Hi, Pam. Welcome.
Hello. Hello. I am so excited to be here. Thank you so much.
Yes, so excited to have you here. So, Pam, why don't you start us off by talking about a little bit about who you are, and the book and what your goals are with your book?
Oh my goodness, this has been a journey. And to answer that question, who am I? The answer to that now is different than it would have been just 2 years ago.
Mm.
Um, who is Pam? Pam is someone that has struggled. I have been beat down, pushed down, gone through so many things, but I have changed, I've grown, I've become resilient, I overcame. I am so much of a different person than I was before. I'm a single mom of two kids, which is part of my journey, my single momhood, and how I got to that situation and the struggles with that, along with all the other things that I've dealt with, that I talk about in my book. And so I put a lot of heart and love and soul into this book. I really feel like I am meant to take these different obstacles, challenges, setbacks that I faced and to get them out into the light, to break my silence and to share them with other people to help someone or help them, anybody that has been through one or multiple things like I have been through, to help them overcome that setback or that obstacle in their life, to help them move forward, to help them be happier and to reach or go after their dreams and to help them live in freedom, which I am now doing.
Yes, I love it. That is
Yeah.
fabulous. And I mean, with a title like, resilience, and then to be able to get like that freedom, you have to have some serious setbacks, right?
Oh,
To get there.
yes.
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 Now, so you have three keys that you share in your book. Um, so taking somebody from who is, in a major setback, what would be maybe one, the first, a key that you would hand them to start moving towards that comeback?
Okay. The word key in my book is relating to like different, like broader categories, like a different key. So one of my keys would be situations in your life. So I would talk about different situations or things that people have been through, traumatic incidences, right? Whether it be from childhood or things that they went through even as an adult. So the different situations that we go through, being able to overcome the setbacks that those different situations have caused. So in the like situations is one of my keys. There are different healing strategies that I point out for the different keys throughout the book. So I have the three keys. I have lessons that I learned, things that I learned from it. And then also healing strategies. And then I talk about affirmations. We
Mm.
want to be positive for ourselves and we need to manifest good things and just be confident and just, speaking things over ourselves, over our family, over our children, just trying to be positive. So affirmations are really, really big and they're important in the book as well.
Yeah, that sounds good. So it's almost like the first thing you might recommend is, their mindset shift.
Absolutely
Yeah.
is. Yep, that is one of my chapters focuses on mindset. And for years, I won't say how old I am, but for years, we'll say over 30 years, I was very negative because of all the things that I had gone through. And when something else would happen, it would just be like, oh, great, now what? It's like, the why me. And I think I held on to that victim men- mindset, the victim mentality. And I kept that. And it's like everything was negative. I was very negative. I was just, um, cynical, maybe critique things, just like, oh, come on, just my responses. It was just, I was not looking at the positive side at all.
Hmm.
So being able to make a mindset shift is key. And that was key for me a couple years ago. So now, like I said, the who I am now is different than I was just more than 2-3 years ago. So now things are more positive. So positive outlook. Bad things happen. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I am not going to let this make me mad, tear me down, ruin my day, whatever. Okay, what good can come out of this?
Hmm.
Like, for instance, my car broke down. Normally I would have been so mad. I'm like, what am I going to do? This is frustrating. Where am I going to come up the money? All this. Actually, this happened maybe 3 months ago, 2 months ago. Overheating engine came on. I pull over to the side of the road, turn my car off. I'm sitting there. I got my music on, just waiting. I'm calling my insurance company. I got a tow truck coming, big flatbed to take my truck away. And I'm just like, you know what? Thank you. Thank you for the positives. Thank you,
Hmm.
God, that I
Yeah.
pulled my car over and I'm not going to blow up my engine. Thank
Right.
you that I have insurance and towing coverage. I don't have to pay for this bill. Thank
Right.
you that I have a trusty mechanic that I can bring this to that's not going to charge me an arm and a leg.
That's
Thank
good.
you that this is going to get taken care of. And it was just like years ago, I just would have been
Right.
pissy and
Right.
complaining. And it's even little things like that. It's just like, wow. Mindset is huge.
Yeah.
Mindset is everything on how you
Yeah.
look at things. And it's so different. And I am just so blessed to be able to say that I am a positive person now
Yes.
in building the resilience and learning and growing into who I am today.
Oh man, that's so inspirational. And right, I can easily see how that would be such a situation to have valid negative feelings towards, but then that resiliency is no, I'm still going to choose a positive mindset and find the beauty and listen to my music. I'm out here anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And that's just one little instance that it was just like it could have been so frustrating for
Yeah.
anybody. And
Anybody.
it's
Yeah.
how are we going to look at it?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Love it. Yeah.
that's awesome. And so you were recently on the Hope Station with Diane Bells.
I was. I
Yes.
was.
And you had talked about how you didn't think you could have written a book. And now you have a book.
Not in a million years.
Yeah. And now
Never.
it's out and you've
Oh
got
my
a
gosh.
planner coming soon.
Yes. Yes.
So tell us a little bit about how you got your mind shift from I can't write the book to now where you are right now, a book out and another one on the way.
Oh my gosh. And I have a third one, 2/3 of the way written.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mindset in this one, this healing strategy, which I believe is in my first section, limiting beliefs. Okay. Limiting beliefs, mindset things that hold us back, whether it be from something we heard someone else say about us, something that happened that had a negative effect, something that you went through that it's like, I'm not going to be able to do that, right? That's the thought process. Or you see other people accomplishing things and the way you feel about yourself is like, I can't do that. So I'll give you like this example of writing the book. In my past, apologize to all my elementary school teachers. I cheated on probably every English test to pass. English is not my subject. I'm like, I cannot write a book. Okay. Another part of that, I was in a bad car accident, which is written in my book it'll be 7 years ago this fall. I have memory issues. I couldn't speak for a while. And I'm like, how am I going to write a book when I can't even remember things that have happened or what, I say or this or that, or I have memory issues. And I think I don't have like a large vocabulary, right? That was my thought. I don't have a large vocabulary. So all of these limiting beliefs as to why I can't do it. And then people are like, you should write a book. You should write a book. And I'm like, you're crazy. I can't write a book. So learning to be positive and just like, okay, maybe people should hear my story and start to just, question, should I, could I, right? And then learning the resilience skills, it's like, I am resourceful,
Right.
right? So nowadays you don't have to type it out on a typewriter. We got computers and you can spell check.
Right,
We have
right.
thesauruses and you can find different words. And
Right.
we have editors and we have publishers like you. And,
Yeah.
we have people that help us. We are resourceful.
Mhm.
And one of the things I did is I went back to one of the counselors that helped me. And she talk to me or message me information about all of our sessions, the ones that I write about in my book that were very key for me. So she helped me with my memory.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. And so it was it's resourceful. So
Right.
limiting beliefs. So instead of thinking I can't spell, I can't write, I don't have big words in my head anymore, who's going to want to read this? I thought, darn it, you know what? This is going to help somebody.
Right.
People need this book. People need to hear my story.
Right.
So I set on my journey. It took me over a year, but I did it and I'm resourceful. And now I'm an author, a published author that is going to help people.
Yes.
How
Okay.
we think about ourselves. Back to mindset.
Right.
Yep.
Yes.
Key,
The power
very key.
of mindset. That is really great. And now to help with that daily mindset, you're also launching a planner that's coming out very soon. And so talk about your planner and how that's going to really, help create resiliency in people's everyday life.
Yeah. So first I'll just mention a little bit more about my book. In the book, like I talked about healing strategies, it's not just reading through stuff. I actually have exercises and have people journal and write things out. So it's a teaching memoir. So you're working through things. I'm having people, look at their emotions and try to bring things out and to work through them. And that's what the goal of the book is, to help people. So, but someone's going to read a book and they're probably going to put it on a shelf. Right. So I wanted them to continue to work on themselves, help encourage them to work on themselves, throughout the year. So I thought, what better way than a yearly planner? Yeah. So I've created a resilience planner. So in each month of my planner, I've got your monthly pages, I got your weekly stuff, but I also have something extra in there on resilience for each month. I have some wonderful quotes. I got some encouraging things. So it will help people once they put the book down to just continue to think about things and to continue to put the positive things in the forefront. And okay, this happened. How can I address this? Or maybe they've like, you know what? I need to go pull that book back out and go through that chapter again. Right. So just to help people continue to build resilience throughout the year.
Yes. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I love that, to be able to pull the book right back out and be like, okay, I need more help with this. I know exactly the chapter I need to go reread. Yeah, that is great. So Pam, why you? Why Pam Button? Why are people gonna need to hear about Pam?
That was a limiting belief I had. Why me? Who's gonna listen to me? You know what? Me, because I didn't walk a mile in someone else's shoes. Okay. I've walked many, many miles in my own shoes on different paths. Okay. I have been down the path of being raped when I was a teenager. I've been down the path of suffering from domestic violence. I've been down the path of losing jobs to no fault of my own and being up here and having to start over. I've been down the path of, being divorced and being a single mom and car accident, brain. I mean, I've been down so many different paths. So it's not like I can help you if you're a single mom, you've been through a divorce. Yes, I can, but I can help multiple situations. And so a lot of people have been through one of those things. Right. I would say, unfortunately, I've been through a lot, but it's by the grace of God that I've overcome a lot. So I'm not going to say unfortunately anymore. I'm going to say I have overcome a lot. I have turned my setbacks into comebacks. And
Mhm.
now my goal is to help other people, whether it be one of those, or maybe they've had more than one like I have, to
Mhm.
help them break their silence. Because a lot of people, we keep it hidden inside
Right.
and we don't talk about it. So even if you have one person to talk to, or one to read the book and say, oh my goodness, that's exactly how I felt. And when
Mm.
they read my story, and what did she do? And so why me? Because I can help multiple people with different things that I've been through. And I just couldn't keep it silent anymore. I
Yeah.
was meant to share it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's really good. It's yeah, I see that you're very relatable. You understand. And so someone coming to you with a setback situation, it's not going to be something, unheard of, right? It's mostly going to
Right.
be
Yeah.
something, yeah, me too, and let me show you how I walked through it. So that's
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, because it's not easy.
Right.
But when you have someone there that you can talk to, rely on, confide in, whatever, or even go back and read the book. What'd she say about this again? Or, oh my goodness, I just need to process this. I need to do this breathing exercise, whatever.
Right.
Just different techniques or affirmations, just go through this affirmation daily and let it sink in, and, soak it in, and just look for the positives.
Right.
My glass is not half full. My glass is full.
Yeah.
My glass
Right.
is running over, right?
Right.
Not that
Right.
it's empty, it's running over with so
Right.
much love to give.
I love it. Yes. So Pam, I've got another question for you. So in one of your lives, recently, as you're, launching your book, I saw and you were talking about how one of the reasons why you're putting this book out is you don't want people to wait as long as you waited to find that freedom, right? So can you just maybe talk a little bit more on that?
Yes. And this is like the very emotional topics of it. I mean, a lot of things were difficult, but there were a couple of them that were very emotional, and they caused shame, right? So I made choices, things happened to me that caused embarrassment, or I made a choice that was shameful. And I didn't talk about it to anybody. I buried it, and I lived in shame and unforgiveness for, well, I said over 30 years earlier for some stuff, but actually, I was raped when I was, a teenager. So that's been over 40 years. And some of my family members just read my book, and they didn't even know. I
Mm,
mean, I think I had told them before the book came out, but now they read a little bit of the story behind it. So
mm,
it's the whole premise behind my book, Resilience. And I've actually have a coaching program that I can work with people and help them build off of it. I have 20 lessons on building grit and resilience. And the title of my coaching program is Silence to Resilience, because the
mm,
whole premise of writing this book is breaking my silence. I
mm,
had to break my silence to let the shame go, so that
right.
I could heal and live in freedom. So I
Mm,
want to help other people break their silence, whether that's just to me, or reading my book, or going through the planner, they talk to someone they trust, or they talk to a counselor. So it's totally kept confidential. But
mhm.
just breaking that silence is a huge first step in achieving healing and living a life in freedom.
Yes. Wow. Oh man, Pam, that is powerful. Thank
I
you
just got
so much.
goosebumps myself.
I
God
did
bumps.
too.
I surprised
I'm
myself.
yeah.
My computer
I'm
goes all over.
excited. Yeah, your coaching program sounds really great. Um, thank you so much for coming on today and
Thank
sharing
you.
with us about your book. We're gonna have you on again, as your planner launches, and then it sounds like you got a third book coming in soon as well. Any final words that you would like to share with us today?
I just want to let people know that if you know somebody that you think, my information or my story or my path could help, please have them reach out to me.
Yeah.
I will be I'm speaking. I've already done some interviews, and I'm going to be doing some other speaking things too. But so I have a website, Pam Button Speaks.
Mhm.
pambuttonspeaks.com, pambuttonspeaks.com. And you can go to my website and you will, they can see information about my speaking or links to my book, information about my book, and then my planner coming up or anything else that I publish. I'll have some free resources out there eventually. And then also links and information about my coaching program. So, yeah, or they could, once they go on there, there's a link and you'll see too that you can email support@pambuttonspeaks.com, to reach out to me, to contact me about, speaking at an event or, just more questions or anything that they have regarding my coaching.
Yes.
So,
Oh man, I
yeah.
love that. And yes, we'll put all those links in the comments as well, so that way everybody gets a chance to
Thank
find
you.
you.
Appreciate that.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much, Pam, and we'll see you soon. Also, so on Amazon today, your ebook is only 99 cents, so 90% off today. We'll have the link in there to go buy it. And yeah, if you don't have a Kindle, you can actually just download the Kindle app on your phone. And then from there, there's tons of books that you can get with Prime. You get discounts on books and free books, and get Pam's book, Resilience: 3 Keys to Turn Setbacks into Comebacks, only 99 cents.
Yes.
All right. Have
Thank
a good
you.
day, everybody.